Well, I'm out at a small park. This is it. What you see right here is what you get right here. This is it. Pretty small. So here's an interesting thing. I think I looked back at the aerial photos, and one time it used to be a house, I think, that used to sit out there in that field out there. But there must have been one that set right in this little area too. There's two types of finds here. Out there, I don't find much of anything except for some hose clamps and things like that, hose pieces. Nothing fancy, nothing old really out there. But then in this section of the park, I found a couple of silver rings by this tree, and this is new. This little fenced off area that used to go back, used to be grass that went back in there too. And I found some old stuff in that area. So I can't get into there right now. I don't know what's this restoration area, but so right on the bottom of that little slope right there used to be some old stuff right in there. But up here, never really found too much in here. But up in here, I found wheat pennies. A lot of wheat pennies. Really weird. A lot of wheat pennies in this little dry area. And one silver quarter somewhere like either right there or right here, but somewhere by these trees. And so I'm in here today, the first time I've come back to this little park. This little park is really close to my home, my old home, where I used to live in Milwaukee. So I used to come here a lot. Always, when I wanted to go someplace that was not too far away, this would be a place I could come. But I've hit this a lot of times, many times, considering the size of it, considering that it's green during summer, and considering that, it's not, like I said, it's not real big and it's close to home. I hit this really a lot, and here it is, my second dig of the day. Yeah, there we go again. Second dig of the day. Oh, wheat penny. First dig, memorial penny right over here. And things like this blow my mind, Wasn't hard. I got discrimination on, I'm on recovery speed 6. I'm running in 24 sensitivity. Everything else is my normal settings. But it's hard for me to believe that here it is, right? That I missed this with the E-Track. And I'm hoping that I missed some silver. So I'm going to keep going, stop talking. But yeah, I love it. I love it. I love finding stuff like this. This is, it was a hard sell, man. I tell you what, if you don't know me go back and watch when I first started doing the Manicore. I hated this Manicore. I absolutely loved the E-Track, but really grown to like the technology. So let's keep going. It's a 77 bouncing to an 86 on the turn. $77 to $86. I was saying I really like this dirt, even in the green, in the wet. The dirt here is like original dirt. It's the type of dirt like that's down the road. There's another old park school close to here, and the dirt there is just premiumly old. It's just not been replaced or there's my penny. I was hoping for a dime and another Wheatie. I'll take that. Nice. Sweet. That's 2 Wheaties I missed in all the times I've been here. So hopefully I'll find a little bit more on my walk around. But this dirt's great. Oh, good morning. Oh, mosquitoes. Dang it, I'm going to get eaten alive. Should have, another one. Should have put bug spray on. Usually if the sun's going to come out, during the day, you're pretty good with these mosquitoes here in Oregon. But it's a little cloudy. I mean, a lot of tree cover. Yeah. Oh my gosh, another one. Oh. Yeah, I got to go get some spray. This is horrible. I think I have a coin here, so I don't know. And it's pretty exciting because this used to be the big ugly blue school, but now it's I like the gray school. So, but this is one of the older parks in Portland, This is one of the parks. There's about 3 parks in Portland that I've managed to find the most old barber coins and stuff out of, and this is one of them. Yeah, actually, ironically, I think I pulled a 2-inch or a 4-inch barber like right here. Oh, mosquitoes! And a Merc like right in this area. So I've actually hit this area really good. And I've pulled a lot of old Wheaties up in here around this picnic grove area and the old bathroom here. But I got a target here, and I'm just like, whatever, because I've hit this so hard with E-Trek right in through here, and just because of the barber and the Merc, I've hit it, and because of the picnic grove, like right behind me, it's been here. So yeah, interesting. So this was coming in. I mean, it could be a Wheatie, but it was shown me some good numbers actually. So it could be something a little better. It wasn't beautiful, and I don't expect all these numbers to be beautiful here anymore. I've hit this park so many times since it really was a really close park to my old house, and I came here a lot. Nope, it's a greenie. Well, it may not even be a greenie. I mean, it is green. Oh, it is a 1-center dot. Oh, there might be more in the hole. Might be. No. Probably a piece of iron sitting next to it. I'll have to wait and see. We've got the greenie. And I definitely gotta go get some spray. Oh, this is horrible. Well, I'll see if I can get a date on that in a second. Looks like I nicked it pretty good. I think it was on edge. And I'm surprised I missed this with the E-Trek. Looks like 28. Yeah, they're old here. The coins are old. I am running it in recovery 6. So, all right, let's keep going. Sweetie number 1. Not my first dig. I've managed to find, see, a quarter, a dime, and a penny so far. And an old Wheatie. All right, chasing a dime signal. Well, probably not silver. Kind of looks, I don't know. Almost looks like a homemade ring, or maybe it's a spinner ring, but definitely probably not silver. Maybe. No idea. Yeah, anyways. It may not even be a ring for all I know. But sure looks like one. Yeah, it kind of looks like a spinner because it's got that little track on the inside. Oh well. I'll call it a ring, and a ring is a ring. Nice. Alright, it's kind of so interesting with the Manicore. You know, after using the E-Track for quite a while, I mean, a lot of use out of it, a lot of hunts, you start to learn these little weird things, you know? Like when you have a coin that's coin and a coin, you get a really weird reaction on that, you know, on the coil when you get 2 coins close together. And sometimes when a coin is really shallow, you get a double bump. It's hard to pinpoint sometimes. Well, here's one of these weird situations that I'm curious, because see, when I was going over this target, I had not one, but I had 2 targets, at least is what it sounded like. And they sounded like they had a wee bit of depth to them. And I'm thinking, this is kind of interesting. So I dug where I pinpointed, but the target wasn't here. So the target was off center over here, and I thought, oh great, it's a nail. But it really did sound like a good target. I mean, it really did. Anyways, it was a wheat penny. There's a good old indentation. I saw that first, came out of the hole. Then the weedy. But the weedy was like, seriously, only like 2 inches down. I've hunted this little grove right here by the tennis courts many times. I can't believe it. Tell you how many times. And this penny was just blaring. Now, I don't know if it's just shallow enough where I was getting a double bump, or if there actually is 2 targets here. So I'm still learning, you know. We're still in the honeymoon phase, just over a year. So I'm still learning. I'm hoping that there's two coins here, but it might have been just that one. But I pinpointed perfectly. It's right there, and yet when I'm digging down, it goes over. Interesting. So don't expect this one to be as old as the greenie. It's like 53, and we'll take it. So it's weedy number 2 today, and 4 Wheaties since my last silver. Keep going. Well, that target I was getting over there, that weedy actually was so shallow that it was giving me a double bump. So it's kind of a learning thing, you know, that I'll have with the same with the E-Track. Sometimes when you get a shallow coin, you'll get a double bump. It sounds like there's two targets. Usually you'll think there's one here and there's one there, and the actual target is like right there. Usually it's an 1.5 inches or something, like shallow, but it's not too deep, not too shallow. It's just in between. But I got another weedy, which is nice. Another weedy. So that makes 3 today and 5 since last silver. So I should be due for a silver. Yeah. Come on, ratio. Man, I wish I could jog. Wish I could jog. Anyways, had an obscure target, and I saw that and got excited because it looked small like a dime. But then I saw the green and knew it was a weedy. So that's weedy number 6. 4 today, 6 cents silver. Man, I am due now, right? This is a greenie, so here I am rubbing the dirt right into the date. So now I can't even get a date on it. And where'd you go? Dang it. Figures. Oh, is that 40? Let's see. No telling. Give me a sec. Yeah, you may not be able to see it, but I had to get my magnifying glass out. 1940. All right, that's not bad. But like I say, it's kind of close to the big old school. So, yep, very obscure target. I thought this is very iffy. But let's go. Let's get that silver. Okay, where's my silver? Another weedy. Man, I know there's got to be silver here. Come on, let me have one. All right, wrap up of the last 2 hunts I had. So I ended up with about, I don't know, let's see, 350, 3 something. That's $1.50, 250, and 250 and change. Got 7 Wheaties and whatever this is. Not sure. It's either a ring or it's just a fitting. And the junk. Threw a couple old coins in there too because they were bent and corroded. But just the usual stuff. Yeah. Alright, well thanks for watching, and I'm due for a silver after 7 Wheaties, but it's gonna be a long pause before I put another video out because I'll be traveling for a few months. Might get back in October. If I have a chance, I'll get out and detect in October. We'll see what happens. All right, catch you later. Hey everybody. This is Paul. Paul from metal detecting Oregon. I know I've been absent for a long time, and well, it's winter. You can't tell it, but it's about I don't know. It's supposed to drop into the teens tonight outside, and then tomorrow into potentially 1 digit. I think 9 degrees is the cold tomorrow in Pennsylvania. And this is coming from my home for 3 months. I'm in Pennsylvania, and we're in a hotel suite. It's kind of a weird room because they've got all this space, which needs a table or something, but it's good for storage. And we put a little extra food storage. We have some presents here and odds and ends for us to do. But it's a 1-bedroom suite. It's got it's got a king size bed, bathroom, closet, and then there's the other room is a living room, another TV. My wife is finishing up watching her Survivor and Summit. And then kitchen, full kitchen. We have 2-burner stove, a dishwasher, a full refrigerator, no oven, microwave, but nice, and a dining room table in the other room. That's home for 3 months. And outside here is pretty nice because right here is this is a Chicky and Pete's restaurant. Then right next to that, right there is a giant grocery store, more restaurants. I got Panera's right there. I got McDonald's. I got Chinese food, pizza, Arby's, and then I got a Wawa's. Everybody knows what Wawa is, right? Right here. And then across the street from that, walking distance is just right there is a Super Walmart, Home Depot, and an Aldi's grocery store, a Marshall's, and right there, but you can't see it, Chick-fil-A, which is across the street, all within walking distance. Oh, and there's an Applebee's. I forgot there's an Applebee's right there. And then on the other side of us, right over here, next door is a Chipotle, a Starbucks, a thing called the Cage, and that's right, a First Watch restaurant, which is actually pretty good for breakfast. And I forgot that right across the street too, next to Chick-fil-A, is Longhorn Steakhouse. And the bus line is right there if I want to get to it, right in front of us. So it's kind of cool. They have, see right there? So the hotel offers, there's a shuttle service that will take you about 6 miles radius. So I can go to the mall, 3rd largest mall in the U.S. I can take it to theaters or wherever I want to go. My kids live here, so I'm here for my new granddaughter. I'm here for my daughter and my new grandbaby. They live 2 miles away, and we could walk there, but it is cold, and when it's not raining, but we can walk there. The hotel offers free breakfast every day, has a little exercise room. It's open 24 hours a day. You get 24-hour coffee. So coffee's in the lobby 24 hours a day. And yeah, this is not bad. So it's kind of interesting about being retired. I wouldn't be able to do this if I wasn't retired. So the advantage is something to look forward to if you're thinking about being retired. I've been able to live in my hometown, of course, in Oregon, and then also I've been able to live in Las Vegas. I've been able to live in Pennsylvania, and we've traveled. So we've lived a month-long stay in North Carolina, and we visited for, I don't know how long that was. It might have been 2 weeks. We were in and around Charleston and Savannah. So this thing called retirement isn't a bad thing. And trust me, you should not be scared of it. And something that you should look forward to, but also plan. It allows you to have the freedom to help family if they need it, to be near family for things like grandkids or for medical or family situations. We thought that we might be traveling abroad by now, but the way family, kids come and stuff like that, kind of like, okay, maybe next year. Oh, then a baby's coming. Oh, maybe next year. Yeah. So, but just wanted to touch base with what's going on and where we're at. I'm not doing any metal detecting. It is a cold. I've become a fair weathered metal detectorist, and so that is what is up with metal detecting Oregon. We plan on leaving here in the spring, and then we're going to be heading out with a trailer. And actually, we'll be heading out for a month and a half, I think, trip over back to here. And then we'll be here in the Northeast, sightseeing and visiting family of North Carolina and Pennsylvania. And that is pretty much the year until winter. We haven't decided what we're going to do then. But yeah, so we are nomads. So this is RV life. And the one thing that's nice about, I know you're out there saying, oh, I can't live in an apartment or a hotel, etc. I tell you, this is nice. You don't have to worry about, there are issues and things, but you know what? Guess what? I don't have to deal with this. If this room starts to leak and this window falls, well, they might just have to move us to another room. All I got to do is put my stuff in a suitcase, move on, because I don't have to move any furniture. It's all provided for me. So I get free Wi-Fi, free breakfast, got the shuttle service. I don't know what else. I got room service, maid service, every other day if I want it. I don't have to buy my soaps and shampoos and garbage bags and toilet paper, and I just have to provide for cooking my own food or going to any one of these 20 restaurants or food places around here. And and plenty of entertainment. There's 2 theaters within 6 miles, and family. And again, just touching base with where I'm at and what's up with my videos. And it probably will be a long time before I get another video out that's current. We don't plan on being back into Oregon for very long. Before taking off, I might be able to get a day or 2 in detecting while back into Oregon, but I think we'll be on the road again. And that's one of the negatives that I thought in retirement I would be able to metal detect across state and everything like that. But the hardest part is the regulations and the rules from town to town, county to county, township to township, province to province. It's more difficult to navigate the do's and don'ts of metal detecting. That's why I asked a long time ago for certain areas, like if it's metal detecting is allowed in schools or parks in towns that you live in. Because if you were to post and say, yeah, it's good to metal detect in Amarillo, Texas, well, then I would have that on my list as like, okay, well, I can pull my detector out if I'm ever through there, but it would be someplace I'm staying. So anyways, thanks for watching. I am planning on doing some metal detecting next spring for sure, and summer in Pennsylvania in the older parts, and maybe I'll try to catch up with some of you guys that are living over here in PA and Connecticut and try to travel around and do some detecting with you guys. But yeah, that's where we're at. So if you have any questions, just let me know about retirement, RV life, or metal detecting in general. Thanks for watching.